그 결과가 기대돼요. I'm looking forward to the results. I'm looking forward to the results. 지금 그걸 시작해야 하나요? Should we start that now? Should we start that now? 그건 시간 낭비일지도 몰라요. That might be a waste of time. That might be a waste of time. 더 이상 기다릴 수 없어요. I can't wait any longer. I can't wait any longer. 그거에 대해 진지하게 생각해봐야 해요. We need to seriously think about that. We need to seriously think about that. 내일은 그걸 끝낼 수 있을 것 같아요. I think I can finish that by tomorrow. I think I can finish that by tomorrow. 이 문제는 최대한 빨리 해결해야 해요. This issue needs to be resolved as soon as possible. This issue needs to be resolved as soon as possible. 그건 내일 다시 확인할게요. I'll check on that again tomorrow. I'll check on that again tomorrow. 지금 그걸 설명할 시간이 있어요? Do you have time to explain that now? Do you have time to explain that now? 그럼 어떻게 해야 할까요? So, what should we do? So, what should we do? 그 계획에 동의하시나요? Do you agree with that plan? Do you agree with that plan? 그건 저희 계획의 일부예요. That's part of our plan. That's part of our plan. 시간이 조금 더 필요할 것 같아요. I think we'll need a little more time. I think we'll need a little more time. 그게 왜 중요한지 설명해 줄래요? Can you explain why that's important? Can you explain why that's important? 무슨 문제가 있는 것 같아요. There seems to be a problem. There seems to be a problem. 그걸 정확히 언제 해야 하나요? When exactly do we need to do that? When exactly do we need to do that? 이 방법이 가장 효과적인 것 같아요. This seems like the most effective way. This seems like the most effective way. 저희가 뭘 놓친 게 있을까요? Is there anything we might have missed? Is there anything we might have missed? 그게 가능한지 아직 확실하지 않아요. I'm not sure if that's possible yet. I'm not sure if that's possible yet. 그걸 오늘 끝낼 수 있을까요? Can we finish that today? Can we finish that today? 그걸 어디서 시작해야 할지 잘 모르겠어요. I'm not sure where to start with that. I'm not sure where to start with that. 그건 다 잘 될 거예요. Everything will work out fine. Everything will work out fine. 그거에 대해 다시 생각해봤어요. I've thought about it again. I've thought about it again. 그게 실수였다는 걸 알았어요. I realized that was a mistake. I realized that was a mistake. 그거 지금 당장은 필요 없어요. We don't need that right away. We don't need that right away. 모든 게 다 해결될 거예요. Everything will be sorted out. Everything will be sorted out. 제 시간에 그걸 끝내는 게 중요해요. It's important to finish that on time. It's important to finish that on time. 그걸 할 다른 방법이 있나요? Is there another way to do that? Is there another way to do that? 결과가 어떻게 나왔나요? How did the results turn out? How did the results turn out? 그 부분은 아직 해결되지 않았어요. That part hasn't been resolved yet. That part hasn't been resolved yet. 이거 그 정도로 중요한가요? Is this really that important? Is this really that important? 그거에 대해 다시 논의하고 싶어요. I'd like to discuss that again. I'd like to discuss that again. 그걸 확실하게 해야 할 것 같아요. We need to make sure of that. We need to make sure of that. 문제를 해결할 다른 방법이 있을까요? Is there another way to solve the problem? Is there another way to solve the problem? 그건 정말 좋은 제안이에요. That's a really good suggestion. That's a really good suggestion. 아직 결정을 내리지 않았어요. I haven't made a decision yet. I haven't made a decision yet. 언제까지 이걸 끝낼 수 있을까요? When can we finish this by? When can we finish this by? 상황이 더 나빠지지 않길 바라요. I hope the situation doesn't get worse. I hope the situation doesn't get worse. 그걸 포기하는 게 좋을지도 몰라요. It might be best to give up on that. It might be best to give up on that. 이게 성공할지 잘 모르겠어요. I'm not sure if this will work. I'm not sure if this will work. 그거에 대해 확신이 없어요. I'm not confident about that. I'm not confident about that. 더 자세한 정보를 알고 싶어요. I'd like more detailed information. I'd like more detailed information. 왜 그걸 그렇게 했는지 설명해 줄 수 있나요? Can you explain why you did it that way? Can you explain why you did it that way? 이걸 개선할 방법이 있나요? Is there a way to improve this? Is there a way to improve this? 모든 게 계획대로 되고 있나요? Is everything going according to plan? Is everything going according to plan? 그거에 대해 의견을 주실 수 있나요? Could you give me your opinion on that? Could you give me your opinion on that? 그건 곧 해결될 거예요. That'll be resolved soon. That'll be resolved soon. 시간이 얼마나 걸릴까요? How long do you think it will take? How long do you think it will take? 그거에 대해 다시 한번 생각해 보세요. Think about it again. Think about it again. 그걸 왜 그렇게 생각했나요? Why did you think that? Why did you think that? 이걸 최우선으로 해야 해요. We need to prioritize this. We need to prioritize this. 문제가 생기면 알려주세요. Let me know if there's an issue. Let me know if there's an issue. 상황을 잘 관리해야 해요. We need to manage the situation well. We need to manage the situation well. 이건 정말 중요한 결정이에요. This is a really important decision. This is a really important decision. 내일 그거에 대해 다시 확인해 볼게요. I'll check on that again tomorrow. I'll check on that again tomorrow. 그 문제에 대해 좀 더 명확히 해주세요. Please clarify that issue. Please clarify that issue. 시간이 없어서 그걸 못할 것 같아요. I don't think I'll have time to do that. I don't think I'll have time to do that. 그게 지금 필요한가요? Do we need that right now? Do we need that right now? 그건 정말 큰 도전일 거예요. That will be a big challenge. That will be a big challenge. 그 문제에 대해 해결책을 제시할 수 있나요? Can you suggest a solution to that problem? Can you suggest a solution to that problem? 그거에 대해 아직 이야기를 나누지 않았어요. We haven't talked about that yet. We haven't talked about that yet. 그 문제에 대한 해결책을 찾았나요? Have you found a solution to that problem? Have you found a solution to that problem? 무슨 일이 생기면 바로 알려주세요. Let me know immediately if something happens. Let me know immediately if something happens. 언제 그걸 처리할 계획인가요? When do you plan to handle that? When do you plan to handle that? 이번 주에 그걸 끝낼 수 있을까요? Can we finish that this week? Can we finish that this week? 그거에 대해 좀 더 얘기해 줄 수 있나요? Can you tell me more about that? Can you tell me more about that? 그 계획이 잘 진행되고 있나요? Is the plan going well? Is the plan going well? 언제쯤 결정할 계획인가요? When do you plan to make a decision? When do you plan to make a decision? 이 문제에 대한 답변을 기다리고 있어요. I'm waiting for an answer to this issue. I'm waiting for an answer to this issue. 그거 정말 필요한가요? Do we really need that? Do we really need that? 그 문제는 생각보다 더 복잡하네요. That problem is more complicated than I thought. That problem is more complicated than I thought. 그걸 할 준비가 됐나요? Are you ready to do that? Are you ready to do that? 그것을 이해할 시간이 필요해요. I need time to understand that. I need time to understand that. 그거에 대해 다시 생각해 봐야 할 것 같아요. I think we need to rethink that. I think we need to rethink that. 모든 걸 다 끝내려면 얼마나 걸릴까요? How long will it take to finish everything? How long will it take to finish everything? 그게 정확히 무슨 의미인가요? What exactly does that mean? What exactly does that mean? 이걸 좀 더 자세히 설명해 주세요. Please explain this in more detail. Please explain this in more detail. 그 문제에 대해 더 알아볼게요. I'll look into that problem further. I'll look into that problem further. 그게 정말 효과가 있을까요? Do you think that'll really work? Do you think that'll really work? 그걸로 충분할 것 같아요. I think that'll be enough. I think that'll be enough. 상황이 더 좋아지길 바래요. I hope the situation improves. I hope the situation improves. 이 문제를 오늘 해결할 수 있을까요? Can we resolve this issue today? Can we resolve this issue today? 그걸 다루는 게 쉬운 일은 아닐 거예요. It won't be easy to deal with that. It won't be easy to deal with that. 그 결과가 만족스러웠나요? Were you satisfied with the result? Were you satisfied with the result? 그 문제가 얼마나 큰지 모르겠어요. I'm not sure how big that issue is. I'm not sure how big that issue is. 이걸 다음에 할 수 있나요? Can we do this later? Can we do this later? 지금은 시간이 없어요. I don't have time right now. I don't have time right now. 그게 어떤 문제인지 좀 더 알아보겠습니다. I'll find out more about what the issue is. I'll find out more about what the issue is. 그걸 어떻게 해결할 수 있나요? How can we solve that? How can we solve that? 그 문제를 지금 처리해야 해요. We need to deal with that issue now. We need to deal with that issue now. 그거에 대해 좋은 생각이 있어요. I have a good idea about that. I have a good idea about that. 그게 언제쯤 해결될 것 같아요? When do you think that'll be resolved? When do you think that'll be resolved? 무슨 일이 생기면 바로 알려주세요. Let me know if anything happens right away. Let me know if anything happens right away. 그 문제는 생각보다 더 중요해요. That issue is more important than I thought. That issue is more important than I thought. 그걸 해야 하는 이유가 있나요? Is there a reason we need to do that? Is there a reason we need to do that? 지금 그걸 할 필요가 있나요? Do we need to do that right now? Do we need to do that right now? 언제까지 그걸 할 계획인가요? When do you plan to do that by? When do you plan to do that by? 그 문제를 해결하기 위한 방법을 생각해 봤나요? Have you thought about a way to solve that issue? Have you thought about a way to solve that issue? 그 문제를 지금 처리할 수 있을까요? Can we handle that issue now? Can we handle that issue now? 그건 지금 해결할 수 없는 문제일지도 몰라요. That might be something we can't solve right now. That might be something we can't solve right now.